Hello, Gemini. And what was that popped out? Pentacle 2, Saturn, Capricorn. Oh, okay. Thinking of starting something new here with this Saturn, Capricorn energy. Pentacle 2. It's kind of like this is not something to be taken lightly. This is something kind of serious that's coming in here. So, yeah, interesting. Starting something new. That might be a new commitment you're looking at that's coming through. So, Gemini, this reading is for March the 1st through to the 15th. Sorry, that card just popped out before I even got to say anything. And, so Pisces season, and this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are to give you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And it's a general reading, Gemini. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. And also just letting you know that I have opened up to personal readings, so the link for that is also in the description box below. So let's see what else is coming in for you. Nothing else is jumping. Oh, okay. Just as I said that, it did. Right, let's see. We've got Death, Mars, Pluto, Scorpio, Uranus. Okay, the Death card coming in. So potentially this is going to transform, and Pentacle, Queen, Capricorn, Throne. Transform your stability or your sense of, stability, security, how things have been working in terms of your money, your home, how stable that's been feeling, your health. So by stepping into this, and that's why I feel like there's serious consideration here, it's actually going to have this very strong impact in your world. So, yeah, interesting energy. Very interesting. And it's not something that, it is something that does require commitment, does require work, does require time. So it's not just let's go off and have a bit of fun. It's actually something quite, like I said, it's creating long-term building blocks that, not even long-term, I got told. It was not long-term. This is short-term. This is something that could bring kind of fill a gap when it comes to stability in your life. So interesting. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Gemini. But yeah, it's a little bit more the visiting the serious side of life. So, yep, let's see what else is coming in. Look at this. The new opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles, fantastic. It's something that you're kind of really seriously looking and considering here. Crossed by the Empress. So at this moment, it may feel like that there's something that abundance has been lacking in some sort. Nine of Swords, a little bit of stress. Ooh, happiness. We like that. Four of Wands, a little bit of harmony. The Seven of Swords. We've got the Five of Swords. Oh, the Five of Swords, this is you. A little bit conflicted about stepping into this, really, because of the nature of it. The Emperor energy around you. The Two of Pentacles, again, slightly different interpretation for this particular one. Oh, but we've got Three of Cups, celebration. Fantastic. And Ace of Wands, yeah, look at this ace. It's new energy you're stepping into, and it's all about money. We've got the Pentacle King, the Pentacle Queen here, stability. This could be stability within a relationship. Wow, just what it is that you need. What you need to feel good and stable and secure and abundant in life. So this is it. This is the opportunity that's being shown to you here, and it's been gifted to you, and it's actually, strangely enough, crossed by the Empress. So, which the Empress is not a negative card. She never is, but when she's crossing it, would suggest that this is something that you're worried about abundance. You're worried about whether this is going to bring more of that. There's a worry about, because I can see you worried here in your conscious mind, the Nine of Swords. Something is really to do with your money, your health, your home, and your abundance is worrying you. And maybe it's something that you've kind of been thinking about over and over again. Perhaps there's a little bit of fear about doing this, unnecessary fear, but fear nonetheless, like your mind's going into overdrive about what can I do? What can I how can I step into this? How can I bring this into my life? So it might feel like with the Empress crossing you that it kind of feels like maybe is this the right time or not? It's kind of asking that big question because the Empress brings fertility, you know, it's something around that. But we also have at the base the 10 of Cups. So this is where you're looking at your happiness. You're looking at, this is what energy that's occurring deep down for you. And you're looking at what is stepping into this new commitment that's coming in. Is this going to bring you long-term happiness? That is really the thing, because it feels like something is worrying you, lacking, and it feels like a new way of thinking about it, or it's something you wouldn't normally do. So, yeah, and in the recent past, we've got the Four of Wands. So this is definitely, you know, this is harmony around, this is harmony, happy home, happy heart, harmony around the home that's come in, but there's something transforming around that. So the Four of Wands is like it's really been transforming what it is that you want. And in terms of all these things that we've been talking about, your values, your possessions, all of those sort of things, what sort of food you're eating, what your home is like, what your living situation is like, what's your career looking like, or your work, or how's that all looking in terms of money and money stability. So in the near future, you know, you really are considering this. I think you're weighing up options. But the Seven of Swords is like you're half in, half out. Not necessarily like, it's kind of like, you've probably found yourself in a temporary situation recently that you want to get yourself out of, and that the universe is saying it's temporary, this energy of feeling quite stuck and restricted, or feeling like there was, you know, a space where you had to follow a lot of rules, and it's like, then these aren't my rules. It just didn't feel right, you know, it felt a bit like, but, you know, this is you going, well, one step towards freedom, one step towards feeling really good about everything that I need to feel good about. So yeah, the Seven of Swords energy is really nice, especially with the Pentacle Queen, because the Pentacle Queen is the antidote to the Devil, and the Devil energy is where I feel like you've got one foot still stuck. It kind of, even though it's not coming up in this spread, I feel like your foot is stuck. You know, there's a part of you stuck, and it's hard. It's like, I can't get out of this. So, and the answer is actually a very sensible and pragmatic decision that comes in here. And it's kind of like, maybe that sounds a bit boring. But ultimately, it's like, are there new skills that you need to learn? Or is there a new job you need to step into? Or is there a new role that you can take on? It's something, or is there a new health regime you can do? Or is it something you can do around the home? You know, it can be so many different things. Do you need to be moving to a new home? So this can all be, even relationships, you know, it's about the stability. What do you need within a relationship? So it's all of these things. So no wonder you've got this Five of Swords energy, which is like, conflict inside your mind. There's a lot of things to be thinking of here. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I step into this, or shouldn't I? Should I stay with something that I once thought was pretty stable and solid, but now it doesn't feel right and it's not necessarily making me happy? How can I mix this and work this out? So there's a little bit, you know, I feel like there's a conflict, mental conflict going on with you around this. But the energy surrounding you got the Emperor. So this is kind of like, for some of you, this Ace of Pentacles is potentially starting up your own business, or putting something out there, like a product out there that could make money, doing something that could make money, because this Emperor energy feels like there's a boss energy around you, or there's an authority around you. So this can be a boss or a bank or something that some kind of institution or rules and regulations you've had to deal with. You know, we're seeing you trying to get away from that, get out of that energy. And it's kind of interesting because I feel like you do, which is also really good. You want your freedom. You're formulating a plan, but you might be a bit of a, this plan, there might be some evaluation or rethinking of the plan that's coming in, because it might be like, I just want to go, I just want to get out of here. But this Pentacle 2 and the Pentacle Queen and the King of Pentacles here is saying, you're not going without having this plan thought out properly. So it's kind of like, I had my bags packed and I was out the door, and they're like, Yeah, but what have you packed? Do you have enough food? Do you know where you're going? Do you have a form of transport? Have you thought about all these things? And you're like, no, not really. And so there's this sort of energy that's, and this is just a part of you. When I'm saying that, we've all got these energies within us, we've got all the 12 zodiac signs within us. So this is a very Capricorn-y, Taurian energy kind of going, be sensible, which is kind of, the other thing is with this Emperor energy is that this could be you bossing up yourself, stepping into boss energy. So that's why I'm getting, starting your own business. Hopes and fears, you got the Two of Pentacles. So this is something I think you both want and you don't want. You're weighing up the options, trying to restore balance somehow on a financial or material level. And this is kind of like, do I want this or don't I? It's a weighing up kind of energy, like I said. But as an outcome, I love this. You've got the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So this is celebration, stepping into something new, something exciting. There's a real spark here. It's like, I want to be doing this. So this sense of there's been a transformation about what you want. There's been a little bit of like, how do I step into this? And then when you finally come up with the plan that this Capricorn earthy energy wants you to come up with, it's like, yay, time to celebrate and step into it. So yeah, it feels really exciting with this Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups. So yeah, a very exciting celebration. And it's something that you could be feeling really passionate about. It's something you could be feeling really goal-driven or motivated around. This could be, like I said, a new goal that comes through. So it can actually also be really inspired, creative energy that comes through. So it can be so many things. But at the end of the day, we have the King of Pentacles here, and it's saying what this is doing is providing your needs, what you need on a material realm. This is a provider energy. So this can turn up instead. I call the King of Pentacles Mr. Moneybags, but he's also around your health as well. It's health and money, the King of Pentacles in particular, but it's about, business, successful business. It's about banks and money, as we've said. It can be around enjoying some of getting yourself in a financial position that you've got some money that you can spend on some of the things that you really want to be spending it on. So, some of maybe there's something of a higher quality or some finer things in life or something that you really value that you were like, I want more money so I could be doing that. Or I want better health so I can be doing that. So it's kind of like, you see where you want to go and you're like, well, I know what I have to do. So, interesting. But this is, it's exciting energy coming through for you, Gemini. I don't know which one that was, actually. I'm going to have to refocus and reshuffle because that one just flipped down and it was like, and it's kind of interesting because it might be a little bit like what we were saying about just jumping into a plan and not knowing what clothes, if you packed underwear, do you have, where are you going? And then it's like, take two. Let's try again and let's pay attention to some things that maybe you didn't pay attention to. So there might be a little bit of that, like a bit of a stop, like a second kind of start to this or a reevaluation of the plan, but that's okay. It says, I open new doors to life. Fantastic. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. Beautiful. This one says, I am safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. And that's kind of what this King of Pentacles is, life abundantly supporting you with what you, well, this is more good than you can imagine, but it's what you need. And it says, I express my creativity. Fantastic. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Beautiful. And let's finish this one off with a charm. Gemini, let's finish this one off with a charm. Okay, what does Gemini need? to here we have peace. Beautiful. The peace symbol has come out. So I love this. There's peace in this kind of move that you're going to make here, in what this next step is going to be. There's finding some peace where, we can see with the Nine of Swords, there's been stress and worry. The other thing that I get with this is it's about standing on your own 2 feet, being really, just that's all they said to say, standing on your own 2 feet. So that's it, Gemini. And in particular, so I feel like this next step that stepping into with this Two of Pentacles is going to help you do that. So, and again, standing on your own 2 feet is about stability. It's about your legs. It's about the position that you're in at this moment in time. So, yeah, wow. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So it may be that there are themes coming in around actually your legs as well, some health considerations. But it feels like there's a positive outcome related to it. So that's it, Gemini. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see what's coming in with this little plan that you've kind of you've organised. What's coming in? Are you going to get that other foot out? We are seeing that you're getting yourself unstuck here with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands. But where is this all going? We're celebrating, stepping into it, starting it, but what's happening afterwards? Where is it all going? So that's all going to be an extended reading, that looking at the near future and the future beyond, as well as any other clarifiers or intuitive messages that you need to hear. And we're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships and focus in on those 3 areas. So that's all in the extended reading. I'd love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. But take care, Gemini. This feels exciting. And yeah, it feels, I think you're going to learn so much through this as well. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.